Yo, welcome in. I will apologize in advance. I have a slight cough. The wife was sick over the last few days, and unfortunately, I was not able to avoid it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop a pin comment in here just so I'm not going to say it a billion times, but shout out Marty, EJ, Trash, what's going on? Pin this up and so I was thinking of hosting some games today. I see a lot of people are streaming today, so I don't know how many people will get playing or whatever. Maybe I'll just make it at least off the bat here just a public game. And there's gonna be no password at the moment, so I'll just create up. I don't know how many people are really playing on here and whatnot, but we'll see what happens. JD, welcome in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody out there. To you as well, JD. Kuvaldi. Yeah, I can't read that language. So. Welcome in, though, I suppose. Man, I haven't stayed up till midnight in a long time. Staying up last night. Woo! Woo! Tired. I did drink, I was sipping on some whiskey last night too, which doesn't help, of course. But, is what it is. Pushing to 90 says Trash. You or me? I'm not necessarily, but... No. Locked. First one there on Twitch for sure. Welcome in. Mom, yo! Yep, I'm sick again. Your little baby boy. Under the weather again. Oh, man. No, I just got a cough. I just kind of wanted to warn people. And forgive me for coughing occasionally. I'm going to try to not just blow people's ears out by coughing directly into the mic in full force, but no promises. Trash, you're pushing 99. Best of luck. Hopefully that goes quick for you. So yeah, I'm just gonna host some Chaos games today. Everyone's kind of seen. Right now, this is just public. Phil Chaos 5. We haven't really started yet. I was waiting for some people to get in the stream, see if anybody wanted to join up. And I don't know how many people were playing online anymore nowadays, much anyways, but considering I made a public game and we got one person, a public game live on stream, we got one person to join, so if you ever wanted to get in a game, get some levels here, this is the time. Bill Chaos 5. And hopefully my internet holds up today. Once again, I've been having tragic internet issues, so... just tragically bad internet issues. Like, internet just disconnects for like 5 seconds once every like 3 hours, so it's really annoying. That coffee. Coffee is hitting like something fierce today, I'll tell you what. I'll just run some MF stuff while people are getting into the stream. And oh yeah, I gotta map read this, don't I? Give me some good. Just finished this idea I had. Do chaos runs without potions. And if you die, you have to do 10 push-ups. That's gonna depend a lot on your build, I bet, huh? Whether how easy or hard that'll be. All right, I guess I'll just go hit a chaos here too while you know, people are coming into stream. Sometimes it takes a minute, and I know Llama and Kano both on, so I know a lot of people. They're cool dudes. They got great streams, so a lot of people will watch them. Phil Chaos 5 is the name of the game, by the way. Anybody wants to join? 33% lifesteal, huh? I must have missed. If you must be some kind of frenzy or zeal or something. I would guess. Free for all in the drops. This is a pub game, and we're going to treat it like a pub game. Just an FYI. Anyone grab whatever they can, whatever they want. Got a couple more bail runs you'll join. Cool, cool. If you want to, that'd be great. JD says, yeah, you're a zealot paladin. I haven't played Zeal in a while. I started, actually, especially like with not perfect gear. I started a ladder with as a Zealer one, like back in the LOD days. And yeah, I didn't play it crazy long. I ended up respecking out of it just because, you know, I mean, hammer is so much more powerful, so it's hard to, you know, I was just like, I succumbed to the temptations that pretty much everyone else would, right? Maybe I'll rock it again. Because I was doing like, I remember doing Players 1, and because I was so like not great on gear, I found a Dragoon's, it's like a set mount hammer, but it has like a 10% or 15% chance of Frost Nova on striking. So like I literally like had to have it in order to survive. Because my mercenary would die instantly. We didn't have bulwark and stuff back then, so it was like even more, a little more tough. By the way, I'm just hosting public bail games here. Anyone want to join? There is no password. Phil Chaos 5. We're going to be on Phil Chaos 6 here in a second, if any of y'all are interested. And hey, look how close I'm pointing right at you. Hit that like button on YouTube. Hit it. I'll grab the gold, and we'll go. I got a boot. By the way, drops are free for all. By the way, we'll go to number 6 here. Huh? Free for all drops. Grab whatever you want. Cupcake Ninja at Disney World Animal Kingdom Legendary. Legendary. Appreciate you. Enjoy. You're at Disney World, probably, I'm assuming, with family and kids and stuff. Appreciate you hopping in, but get back to that, fam. Tell them all Sweet Phil said hi. Tell them all Sweet Phil said hi. And feel free, any of y'all can head out to Chaos. The idea was I was gonna run some MF stuff, but I decided to go ahead and like help clear in Chaos there too. I don't know if I had this one before. Black Tongue, and this is like Skin of the Blade one, right? Yeah. You know what I didn't? I gotta open my Grail here real quick. So, Black Tongue Grailer. Not so much. Light of Avatar, nice. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Kind of can make you dizzy if you're one of those people that can get dizzied up by that kind of stuff, but it was pretty cool. Man, when you climb into that thing, because you're supposed to be like, no spoilers here, I guess, but yeah, the way they lock you in, my daughter was like 4 when we went, and they like put her in it, and she was just barely big enough. The guy was like, ugh, and clamped down on her with the harness, and she's like, I can't breathe. And she started like screaming and crying, like, I can't breathe. I had to like, I was like, oh, someone already got here. I had to like yell for the guy to come back in and then like unlock her or whatever. Oh, they're already there. Cool ride, though. Cool ride. Oh, I did. Okay, I was like, did I do a typical Phil maneuver and forget to do Holy Shield? But I definitely remembered. I did not remember if I remembered or not. Phil Chaos 6, by the way, anyone can join to shout it out. I know people filtering into the stream at their own pace here. Appreciate y'all joining me on this 1st of January, 1st of the year. Phil Chaos 6, if anybody wants to join. Soon to be, you know, in a minute or two, Phil Chaos 7, of course. No password. Just open pub game, drops or open pub drops. Grab what you can. Just finish my Baconator and I'll join. Oh, we just filled up actually. Maybe that could have been you that jumped in here just. But yeah. Pub game, pub drops, just like the good old days. What was that? I teleported away so fast I'd seen the flash of the rune as I was teleporting. Oh well, I think it was like a lum or something. I don't want, like, don't give it to me or nothing. I was just like, oh, I didn't see what it was. Ooh. Slayer Saint.
Happy New Year 2026.
Yo, thank you for the, whoa, 35 months of Slayership. One short of 3 years old. Thank you so much for the continued channel support. You absolute giga legend. Appreciate ya. Jordan, I think I missed something there. What did you say you got? You said you just got it, but I don't know what it is. Number 7. Glad I'm streaming, kind of. I honestly wasn't feeling very good, and now I feel better that I'm streaming. It could be the ibuprofen and the coffee, but regardless, I feel better than I did a minute ago. Good news. Come on, don't do this to me, game. Game, come on, game. Nothing useful for Braille. A couple things could be good maybe there, though. Oop. Looks like they're getting caught a little bit. I should have looked and see. I didn't see if anyone ran Mephisto or not. Yeah, we'll skip it. Yeah, mentioned it a second ago too, but man, I have not stayed up till midnight in a while, really. Like, intentionally, I should say. Whew. And that was my daughter. That was last night. I let her stay up for New Year's Eve. The first time that she's ever stayed up to midnight before. She tried another time, but she fell asleep at like 11:20 or something. Like, she was on the couch and just passed out. So, first time she made it, and she's, you know, eyes closed. She probably looks like I do now. Like last night, all tired. Woo! Look at that. Even a Hammerton almost got nuked by a camp pack there. Woo! Gracie Nuggies. Happy New Year's to you as well. Cheers to 2025. 2025. It was a year. Looking forward to the future. Everything getting even better. Professor Doggo, what do I think is better, you ask? So I did a video kind of about this, and I did the experiment in the Chaos Sanctuary, and the way it looks to me in my experiment was This is the Heavens was faster clearing Chaos, players 1, players 3. I just tested on P1, 3, and 7 because those are kind of the best for MFing. And then I don't think you really needed to do every single difficulty, right? 1 and 3 foe was faster, and then on 7 hammers was faster. So that's what I got from my experiment. So that's what I kind of is my opinion. Number 8. Yeah. Appreciate the question. Wicked Ball, welcome in. Says Happy New Year. Welcome in, you legend. Oh, Gracie on YouTube today instead of Twitch. Gotcha. You 2 hours behind, so you tricked your kids. Genius. Yeah, I'm on the same time as New York, so that one I couldn't swing. And plus she can read clocks, so. And like all the clocks. So even the Roman numeral hand dial ones she can read and stuff now. So, like she's old enough. She's 9 now, so yeah. Can't get away with that one. Legendary though. Legendary. Oh yeah, you just went and did that. Maybe I'll go hit this. Why not? Nihila the heck. Let's see. Neothek's usually high enough to drop everything anyways, isn't he? Also, I feel like Neothek drop odds for everything is like doo-doo brains. That's not good, by the way. If drop rates are doo-doo brains, that means they're bad. Yeah, you know what? We'll switch. Maybe I will push to 99, huh? Switch it up a little bit. I was getting a little wore out on blasting DZ Andy for 2 weeks straight, to be perfectly honest. We'll run this area I've never really ran before here, the Chaos Sanctuary. This could be, yeah, I think this is probably the first time I've ever ran the Chaos Sanctuary, to be honest. I'm obviously kidding. But just not doing the same thing every day is always good, too. It's always good to switch it up just a tad. 99 fill. We're doing it. We're doing it. No, I'm not going to go to 99. I'm 95 here. It'll be forever. Four. The 99 grind, too, is just, there's not enough going on, you know what I mean? Just like a little tick. I need that gambling, you know? I need that big hit of adrenaline when you find something crazy. Not like, oh, my bar ticked up slightly again. Oh, look, the bar ticked up slightly again. Oh, look, it ticked up a little tiny bit again. You know, like... Ralroon, who wants her? Variety's the spice of life. Can be. Bulge. I probably already have this one. Is it Steel Goad? Yeah. Not Steel Goat. Steel Goad. Could be one of those things I don't understand why it's called that. Isn't to like goad something on, is to like taunt it. I'm not really sure what that means, but I could be off there too. I'm not a goad expert. Alright, number 9. Got the goad. bunch of champs. Here, we'll take them out on the way. Why not? I think I was full of gold. I think that's... Is that what you're saying? Oh, no. Not full of gold. I must have clicked on something in accident. What's going on here? Ooh, oh, Mercenary got ripped. Pals, come on. Oh. That's all right. Mirage. Bring him back to life. We'll just do Andy and then hit the cast. Why not? Overburden. A place for you to try your idea. Do I need to know what the idea is, JD, or am I just picking any random place, like, and you'll just have to do it? Race, yo, thank you for the 100 bits.
Happy New Year. Still trying to shake off my hangover.
Yeah, I got a little one too. I didn't go out, but I had enough glasses of whiskey last night to. And considering I stayed up later, like, usually I wouldn't drink past, like, a certain time because then, you know, you end up having too much. Last night I did, of course. I drank until midnight, so actually probably... I don't know if I made a drink. No, I don't. I got some water after midnight, I think, so... Yeah, same here, same here. Good luck and health in 2026. Appreciate you, Chicho. Very kind of you, legend. Appreciate you. Yeah, the health thing for sure. Alright, these guys are gone. We must have missed one somewhere. Did we not hit these? We did. Oh, did it turn colors now? Now, okay, never mind. An Ammon. It was an Ammon. Do number 10. G. Kabitsky. Currently on a 5-stream streak. Man, I love that. I love that. That it does that. I never seen that before on Twitch, but I don't know. Is it up here? No, it's not either. It's just in the Twitch chat, but it says how many stream streaks of watching you've done. That's legendary. I like that. So JD, oh, the potion. Wait, the potion. JD, you're gonna have to remind me. It's hard for me to. I talk to so many people on stream, and I forget exactly what you're referring to. I remember something potion related, like potion. I don't really remember. You're gonna have to refresh my slow brain of what you're speaking of. Bro, can you kill a mob? Kill a mob. I'm not sure what you're asking, Mile Manav. Kill a mob. Like a pack of monsters? I do all the time, don't I? Or are you criticizing my gameplay as being bad? I'm not really sure. Not sure. Full bottle of champagne. And 8 mixed drinks. Whoa! Getting after it. Is that drugs? That's drugs, right? Oh, no one even went to Cass yet? Scorchy's clearing it by himself. Can't tell if he's trolling or joking, but well, this whatever. I don't really care too much. 2026 mindset. Tough for me to get upset when I play video games for a living. Am I right? You know, someone comes on here talking smack. They got like tomorrow they have to go back to their factory job and lift heavy crap and hurt their backs and stuff, and I'm playing video games, so can't really get mad at people trolling. I can get mad when this ogre axe doesn't turn gray. Oh. Where do we go? JD, I want to make sure. Let's see. Did you respond? I was trying to ask. Oh, I went through chaos without using potions, relying on my life leech only. So you're saying you want to do another area to do that in? Ooh, little Reaper's Toll. Nice. Do Neolithic. Good luck. Kite shield. Maybe the kite shield I don't have yet. Maybe, huh? Steel Clash. I don't know why that looks like. I don't really remember. Oh no, I do have that. Never mind. We're at here. Trash has already broken New Year's resolution. Devoured a bag of chips. Yeah, I wouldn't usually do a New Year's resolution like this, and not like resolution. I don't know. The whole idea of resolution, I'm not a big fan of, I guess, but I do want to cut back on some of the LBs, the poundage, if you know what I mean. Weigh a little less. I'm right up close to the heaviest I've ever been in my life, so I am getting older, but that's no excuse. That's no excuse. Come here. Reaper's Toll Ethereal. Oh! Oh! Nice! Legendary. Someone pulled out Ethereal Reaper's Toll. That was that one on the ground there in the chaos, I'm guessing. When everybody was trying to pick it up, but they couldn't grab it for whatever reason. Little Hexfire. That's awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. Neolithic, that's just evil. It's not that evil, right? A little bit. Jinn Slayer. Okay, is that a new one for me? The Jinn Slayer. Got it already. Hex. I'm still rocking this 22 Nights of Terror Grail, so. Hylian. So terror zones are so these are the ones. It doesn't usually look like a big list. Usually it's one area at a time, but because of around Christmas they do this 22 Nights of Terror, which they have just like a special crazy thing where everyone has 250 magic find. They have 25%, I think it is, more experience gained, and all these areas are terrorized all the time. Now the terror zone means the monsters are different levels, and they're higher levels than normal. So instead of this being an 85 area that would make it so you can find TC 87 items, it's actually a level 96 area, meaning all the monsters in here, even the white ones, are level 96. So you get way more experience from those monsters in those areas as well. Especially at higher levels, because when there's a penalty, a massive experience penalty when you're 10 levels higher than the monsters. So it used to be dramatically bad to level past level 95, right? But now with the terror zones increasing the level with your level, now it's way easier to level up at higher levels. So you don't just have to run just Diablo, seal pop Diablo over and over again, or just blast Neolithic, you know. So Barthmus, same to you, same to you. Yo, 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 happy New Year's. Battle Sword? I definitely have this one. Head Striker, yeah. I found that like 3 runs in a row at whatchamacallit. JD, yeah, you don't have to run Neolithic. I was just kidding. Not kidding, but I was like being diabolical, you know. I mean, really, with that much life leech, are you allowed to use life tap too? Because really, if you had that much life leech and life tap, I mean, you should be fine. Did I get obliterated during the holidays? Not really. I mean, I drank a kind of a pretty good amount last night, I guess, but I didn't really do any. I just stayed at home and I was like, "Eh, let's have another whiskey. Let's have another whiskey," you know. But my wife's been sick, and then apparently I felt fine yesterday, but now I have a cough today that I'm like trying to not cough all the time. But so apparently I got that. So my wife was sick, and so like, what was I gonna do? My father-in-law just had surgery, so like, if we did want to go do something, wouldn't give like make them watch the kids. I wouldn't make the mother-in-law watch the kids when she's like probably worried about, you know, my father-in-law or whatever. So I didn't even really look into doing anything. Just like, I'll just stay at home with the fam. It's all good. I'm old anyways. What you gonna do? Just delete, you say, JD. Gotcha. Gold wrap. Bill's Terror Nights. Krika, what's going on? I mean, the terror zones are like all the time right now, right? So, yeah, but we're getting it. JD, you say you're gonna rock it when, because I'm your favorite streamer? Oh, that's kind of you.
At Barthimus donated $19.99 through Super Chat.
Artemis!
Go get some Dayquil on me, buddy. Hope you and the fam feel better soon.
Appreciate you. Yeah, the crazy thing is I appreciate it. Thank you so very kind of you for a $20 super chat, and that's not a little super chat. Thank you so much. I really don't want to do the growl thing right now because my throat, like, I'm worried it's going to make me have a coughing fit. But trust me, I am excited enough that I would do it, but I'm worried. So thank you. I actually don't feel too bad, like, except for my throat feels awkward. It's weird too, because usually you get like a sore throat, and this is just, you know, my sore throat, and then I'm down to a chest cold or something, you know, like as it progresses. This is like the opposite. It feels like it's down here, and it just started. It's instantly in my lungs, it feels, which is, but I don't feel bad other than that, which is very strange. Very strange. Oh, someone snagged it. But yeah, thank you once again, Barthimus. I didn't see George up here a minute ago. Down to my last emergency coffee capsule. Have to do some grocery shopping. Yeah, I mean, today's probably a pretty slow day at the grocery store, I bet. That's just my guess. I went grocery shopping yesterday. It was so blizzardy here in Michigan yesterday. It didn't snow a crazy ton, maybe like 3 inches probably, I would guess. But it was so windy and the snow was so light that it was just like flying everywhere. It was pretty crazy, actually, like looking, considering the amount that it was snowing. It was like super fine, super light snow, so it was just like floating everywhere. But I shoveled a couple of times because I knew that, I think, why did I shovel the first time? There was just maybe an inch, and I shoveled because I hate when you drive over and it makes the ice paths where you drive up the, you know. And then I shoveled last night at like 9 o'clock or something after it finished up snowing pretty much. Go number 13. Maybe my nose is running a little bit. Chalk. Still Slayer, huh? Yeah, I guess. Been a minute for me. Welcome back. Never a bad time to hop back and hang out and stream. Great to see you. Are you doing a ladder grail attempt? So yeah, I was gonna see how far on the grail I could get in the 22 Nights of Terror. Will I continue to do it as calling it a ladder grail? I'm not sure. I would almost say probably not. I'm probably just going to take it to see how far in the 22 Nights of Terror I can get. I haven't really had as much time to play as I expected when 22 Nights of Terror started. I just, a billion family things going on, and like just so many parties that I kind of like, which I guess I knew, but I just like, it was more than I remembered or thought about in my head before I started stuff. So I haven't been able to get as many hours, but it'll still look like, you know, hey, I did a Holy Grail in 22 Nights of Terror. I played this many hours because I can go back and look at my streams, and this is what I got. So Galback, yo! Anybody who doesn't know, Galback's the wife. You're all right, babe. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. Farthman says, save the voice. Appreciate you. Yeah. I don't want to be. Do the. Yeah. Oh, I almost did it. I stopped myself. I was literally going to do the death metal growl thing in the middle of me saying I didn't want to do the death metal growl thing because I'm so used to doing it all the time. It's almost like saying ogre. Like you're so used to doing it, you just can't stop. Then everyone's like, oh my gosh. The funniest is when I get the comments on my videos like, dude, you keep saying all these items wrong. Are you a bleeping idiot? I can't even watch your videos anymore because I can't stand you saying stuff wrong all the time. Like, are you literally stupid? And I was like, you have no sense of humor. Funny. Smolfs, yo! Welcome in. Marvin, welcome in as well. Yo, yo, yo. Happy New Year to you and everybody else in chat as well. Don't forget, New Year, same like button. Hit it. Great sword. What's this called again? Don't remember at all. Oh, the Patriarch. Okay, all right. The Patriarch. Double check it just in case. Definitely got it. Man, we're stalling out. This is getting to the point. I'm a little over 70% done with the Grail. And maybe after this run, I'm going to take a look and see how many hours I've played. Does your daughter ask you to be in your... to stream with me? No. I would never do that. No offense, fellas, but... Sure, shrill.
At Mantis Sebagan 5185
No,
donated $1.99.
Oh, Mantis, thank you for the super. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's to you as well, and thank you so much for the generosity. But yeah, if my daughter walks by my computer, I go, stop. What do you want? Like, I don't let her walk in the camera. Already got a sure shrill. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a look right after I do Andy here. I'll take a look and see how many hours I've played online during 22 Nights of Terror. Because this is only the second time I did something besides doing like Andy or Meth. So almost the whole time was kind of Andy, pretty much. Got wrecked by Illinois in their bowl game. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Michigan got wrecked too, if I seen that correctly. So, but I mean, Michigan just lost their head coach to whatever you want to call. They lost him too. Oh, did I teleport right by it? Oh boy. Mental illness, stalking, but yeah, always next year. That's a good point. Oh, jeez, my hand just got a mind of its own there for a second. All right, let me. I want to take a quick gander. Just interest me real quick. So I'm going to take a look at how many hours I've played. 22 Nights of Terror 4. Content, live streams. Oh boy, more than I thought. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've played actually not that much. I've got 70% of a Holy Grail done in 16 hours of play. I mean, boy, that's almost tragic. Like, I've been trying to stream more, but since the 22 Nights of Terror started, I've only been able to stream 16 hours. Oh my gosh. That's gross. That's just gross. Yeah, this time of year, it's a little bit tougher. I should have took that in consideration. My wife works a lot around the holidays because of what she does, and obviously the kids off to school, so I gotta I'm constantly making lunch and cleaning this stuff up, cleaning that stuff up. I tried to go to the gym a little bit more this during Christmas here. I think I overthought like what I could accomplish each day, and I think, whoopsie, rookie numbers. I know, right? Truly are, to be perfectly honest. Very disappointing numbers, but I'm gonna crush it at the end though. When the kid goes back to school, I crush it. So is the Grail complete yet? Chuck. Yeah, my original Grail. Did we forget something? The original Grail is finished. Offline single player. I finished that up. Yeah, I found Cheryl's Might a few weeks ago. No. And actually, I found Cheryl's Might on single player finally after like years. And then what is going on with this guy? Oh. And then I found another Cheryl's Might online here, like 2 weeks later. True story. So in this 22 Nights of Terror Grail, I found a Cheryl's Might like one of the first few days, and then I found a Ethereal Death's Web. Like, were those? I can't remember. Were they back to back? No, I found a Griffin's and Cheryl's Might on back to back runs. But then later, I don't remember the stats exactly of when one was, but I found an Ethereal D-Web, which is like the rarest unique, like not counting like perfect rolls and stuff like that. Like if you just include being ethereal into being a unique, it's more rare than Ethereal Templars, all the other stuff. So pretty crazy. Cool. Crazy cool. I wonder if anyone's hitting Pindle. Check that out. Best place for Griffins? Well, number one for every item in the whole game is always going to be Terrorized Andy. Oh yeah, someone did it for sure. Outside of that, you can actually kind of sort of find Griffins in a lot of places. It's only I feel like it's a TZ82 or TZ82. TC80. Maybe it's a TC84, I think. But it's going to be any of like Chaos, Pits, Stony Tombs, just somewhere like that is what I'd kind of recommend. You can get them from Pindle, but you know, but it's like 1 in 40,000 runs or something, which you could do. I've heard of people doing it before. Maybe it's not that many. It depends on Magic Find, of course, too. But what I would recommend is like your favorite TZs and then like your favorite 85 areas consisting of like Chaos and Pits and stuff like that I mentioned there. Ancient Tunnels, you know, stuff like that.
Happy New Year, sweet Phil, and all you legends.
Thank you so much. Crafonzo. Or is it Crafonzo? Crafonzo. PH is a like Phil, right? Crafonzo. Appreciate ya for the 14 months. Happy New Year to you as well. Hopefully you're had a great 2025 and 2026 is even more spectacularly spectacular. McLaurin said he's a Pindle suggester for finding Griffins. What order I'm thinking of. I don't not suggest it, but I just know a lot of people lose their minds before fighting Tyros might from spam farming a quick run like that. So it's definitely not bad though. If that's the one that somebody wants to do, I would say, yeah, if that's what you want to do to find it, not a bad choice. A ton of trying to find it on my sad Java. Oh, like strictly on your Javazon? Yeah. Javazon, that's the thing with getting griffins for a Javazon. It's not a great magic finder. It's great at farming cows and stuff. But, yeah. You can actually find, I think, griffins in cows, if I'm not mistaken. Dropping off the champs. I think I've seen it before. With regular standard cows. Very uncommon, though. Very. Nailed it. Okay, don't identify, I guess. That's fine. Marvin says there should be a third unique sacred armor. One that's actually good. Well, I don't know. I'm not too big on them adding uniques. Or rune words and stuff like that, just because I don't want any more mosaics in the game. I think the game staying as it is better for the game than like if they added more things like mosaic. Mosaic is just terrible for Diablo 2. Barthimus. Oh, my goodness. Oh my word. Barthimus comes in with a huge, massive Giga Chad Saleya ship. Thank you so much. My God. My goodness. Thank you for the channel support with a huge, massive Giga Chad Slayer ship. Can't thank you enough. I owe ya a death metal growl when I feel better. I owe ya. Here's some stuff. Elith, what? Iron Pelt? Okay, I probably have that already. I owe ya. I figured I had Iron Pelt. This black leech, I'm pretty sure I got two already. Yeah. The other stuff I got, I only need Tal's Amulet. Got that thing. Heard a charm, but I don't want to go back and look again. Alright, fine, I will. It's probably a large charm. I'm real mad. Of course it is. Oh, I forgot to put a book in here, so I wouldn't have to keep coming in. Yeah, sure. Look at that. Boy. You ever have one of those times in one of those days where you just feel like you could honestly drink 800 gallons of coffee? That's how I feel right now. Every drink tastes better than the last drink of coffee. Is there a better place than others when looking for a Vex rune? Not super duper. There's just some places where people... So for any rune, outside of the lower-ish ones you can get from Countess, the best place is always going to be the place that you kill as many monsters as fast as possible. So if that is cows, because you're a Javazon, then cows is going to be the best. If you're a Hammerdin or Fist of the Heavens Paladin, Chaos is probably going to be the best. There's not really, you know, if you're a Novasork, I mean, Arcane Sanctuary might be better or something, you know, like places that you're good at killing stuff. I think it was a pull rune, right? Congrats whoever got that. Let's go to number 17. That's my best advice, Jordan. Good old Venom Ward. Buffing melee is a must. I don't know. I know people always talk about balance, this and that, and whatnot, but I personally like the fact that there's unbalanced things. I've kind of always liked that about games, when games are not, when the different builds are not balanced, because then you could go. We'll do a for instance, like one of the Elder Scrolls games. a sneaky archer. Everybody's done it. You know, you end up sneaking around and then sniping people. You shoot them right in the face from 2 feet away and they can't see you because your sneak is so high, right? But then, you know, you go back and you do another playthrough and you're like, it's hard in Morrowind. Morrowind is so bad for casting spells. But you keep trying and trying. Eventually you get that build working, you know? Another example may be the Fallout games. You know, you're always kind of sneaking and shooting people too, right? Sneak, sneak. You got the guns. But then, you know, hey, I'm going to do a melee playthrough on Fallout. You know, I kind of always liked that. Maybe just me, though. You know, I always liked, you know, hopping into a game and you're like, wait a second, what is this guy doing? He's a barbarian. He just transformed into a werebear. You know, it's not the greatest for running around in chaos, but, you know, the werebear barb, you know. Charged bolt sorceress. Corpse explosion druid. Yes, you heard me right. 18. I kind of like having those, you know, off builds that you rock and roll. Morrowind will always be the best Elder Scrolls game. It's crazy going back. I went back and played it for just, I didn't even like play it for a long time, but how small that map is relative to what my brain tells me it was. You know? I just remember being like, oh my gosh, it takes you forever, but you can walk all the way across the whole world, the whole map here. It's crazy. And then I go back and play now. It's like I walk across the entire thing in like 7 minutes. Like it's not even that far. They just obscure it with fog. So, you know, like you can't tell that it's really not that far. After like, especially after playing, you know, Skyrim, you know. Oh, I thought I took out Andy already. What? Okay. Well. Ooh, yeah. Herald of Zakarum. Let's go. 195 roll 2. Ooh. Didn't feel too bad. Herald of Zakarum. Did I have that already? I did not spell it though. Am I? Go Zakarum. Herald of Zakarum. Check it off the list. Perfect Poison Sunday too, right next to it. Legendary. Legendary. That's clip worthy. I think I already have this club. It's like Nordic Tenderizer or something. I forget, but I better hurry up because these guys are crushing the chaos here. I'm gonna get there and they're gonna be long gone, which is fine. Which is fine. You guys don't have to wait for me. Oh, a better place than others for Fireballer. Sorry, I missed that, Jordan. Finally got around to reading the second half of your comment there. Fireballer, probably going to be, I'd probably just hit Stony Tombs and hope for the best, to be honest. You can do something like, I have done Fireballer in, whatchamacallit, the place, Arcane Sanctuary, but I think there are fire immunes there. You can Thunder Charm it up and minus the res or whatever, but and actually I did that before. I would just skip anything immune to fire and I would just like try to target the ghosts a lot. Number 19. But Ushi said anyone for a spillover game. Yeah, for anyone who can't get in here, you know, it's already full or whatever, but if anyone wants to fire up a new set of runs, feel free. Werewolf Gaming, welcome in. Yeah, there still is a link to the merch store in the description. You can exclamation merch and the bot will put a link in there. Take you over there where I got some of the tees and the hat and the desk pad, aka giant mouse pad, and a mouse pad that goes under your keyboard as well. Albert. That's Uwe Zulo, or I forget what that is exactly. Now let's take a glance. Oh, whoa, Stave. I was thinking it was something else. Obviously. Retro, welcome in, welcome in. We got some slayers in here, jeez. Actually, that's crazy enough. I'm the highest level person in here. That's shocking, considering I don't try to level. Kind of funny. Number 20. Don't forget YouTube. Give me a little like button hit if you could. It'd be just great. It'd be just great. Appreciate you. Boy, we're an hour in the stream. I may take a second here and go make some more coffee because that last cup was just... Woo! It was something. It was an experience. It was so great. It was an experience. So, hope you get over. Yeah, I think I'm just getting it, so this should be just an absolute disaster. But, you know, it is what it is. Considering I want to lose some weight in the new year here, and instantly I'm sick, so that means I'm probably not going to be able to go to the gym. But we'll see how it could be one of those things that I just wake up tomorrow and I feel just fine. So, little ethereal viper fork. Being a man catcher is actually a little bit rare. Actually, it seems like you kind of find it a lot, but being a man catcher, elite base, I think it's a TC-87. And then being ethereal is kind of a rare one. No ethereal D-web or anything, but it's only 420 on the increased attack speed, super fast. Poison explosion on striking, pretty interesting, but just interesting. Sometimes when you're sick, you can end up eating way less. Yeah, that's not how I work, but some people are like that. I guess it depends what kind of sick you are and how sick you are. When I'm not that sick, I just end up like, oh, I can't go to the gym. Well, now I'm sitting at home bored, so I'm like, guess I'll just eat some more food. Unfortunately. Boredom is like a bad thing for me sometimes. But we'll see. I don't feel bad, so maybe I'll just be fine. To be honest, even my throat doesn't feel too... Ooh, everything's popping off ethereal for me, huh? Interesting. Only interesting once again. Can't replenish the blood golem charges, so try to see. I kind of feel fine, except my throat a little... And really now, after talking for a while, it actually feels better than it did before I started streaming too, so kind of interesting. I am going to... Ooh, I keep picking stuff up. I'm going to take advantage too, and do forgive me, of going to make some coffee here. So, be right back in 2 minutes. The printer! The printer. Forgive me. Everyone who stuck around, sorry. Yeah, I'll hop to this next game, especially the people in the game. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Really wanted some coffee. Went and made that. When you're hosting, it kind of ruins everything, huh? Left on the good jam, says Nash. Nice. Nice. We'll see how many people will come back for the game here. Hot and sour soup is great. I don't know about that. I really don't feel bad, so. Not a big soup guy. Not a big fan of drinking with a spoon, personally, but. So it looks like, because I went and got coffee, it looks like we lost a few people, because I ended up not making the next game very fast or whatever. If anybody else wants to join up for these chaos games, we got a few open spots here. There's no password. PhilChaos22. There is no password. All just public join. Get in if you can. If you can grab any drops, you take them, just like a regular old public chaos game. I'm just hitting Andy before and then hopping out there. Is this? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell everybody. This is America's non-ladder. This is true. Sorry, I forgot to say that. America's non-ladder. Just because when the 22 Nights of Terror came up, I wanted to get right out there to farming and stuff. I didn't want to spend hours, like, you know, or getting somebody to rush me and, you know, whatnot. I just wanted to get a character and get farming. And I give away all my gear every season, pretty much. With the exception of, for whatever reason, I didn't give away my Hammerden gear on this one character. And this is the only character I had gear on, so. But yeah. PhilChaos22 on America's non-ladder. No password. Yeah, my bad on forgetting to mention that. That's like most people would assume ladder right off, like the first thing people would assume. I completely get it. So, does 4DS do anything for Javazons? Does Crushing Blow or Deadly Strike do anything for Amazons? Very little. Very little. So the only time those would help you is if you're dealing physical damage. And there's not a lot of times you do that. Like sometimes you'll be jabbing something, I guess, that's immune to lightning and or whatever. But I don't know with Thunder Chimes if you even do that anymore for literally anything. Like it's kind of unnecessary. So yeah, almost nothing. Like not pretty much no, essentially. Not literally, but pretty much. I think when you throw your Lightning Fury, technically your Javelin does hit a monster with a physical attack slightly. The one monster it touches with the initial Javelin. Ooh, man, quickness too, but the enhanced damage isn't high enough. Disastrous. Yeah, the name of the game for Javazon is minus lightning res and plus skills. Go number 23. Oh, you know what I just realized? That's probably why I'm higher level than most people, because if a lot of people might be in here just because I'm like hosting the games for it, and they just want to like play and, you know, with everybody here. But they probably play on ladder right now during the 22 Nights of Terror, so these are probably old characters that they didn't like, you know, get 24/7 these Terror Zones in the last, you know, over the last few years, because it's the first year they did 24/7 all these Terror Zones, so it actually makes sense now. I just realized that. Boy, ladder, I bet you there's so many 99s on ladder right now. Usually there'd just be like, I don't even know, a few hundred or something that were non-mosaic 99s or whatever. Like most people wouldn't just last long enough, but. Barbed Club. Okay, we'll check it out. I forget if that's one I got, but. Well, Flesh Render, yeah, I definitely got that one. Let's hop back to make sure I don't miss any comments here if at all possible. Jade Buddha. Let's see. That's a place you get sizzling rice soup, huh? Sizzling rice soup. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I don't think I've heard of it. Is Lower Cross better rune farmer if you can only do P3 on solo self-found? I would do, and this is my opinion, of course. I would do Lower Kuros. When you say rune farming, it depends. To get Enigma and Infinity, I recommend doing Lower Kuros. If it's something you don't absolutely despise doing, that is. Like a P7-8 Lower Kuros. Now, if you're trying to get something else, oh, little 7MFer right there. Hold up. We're finding other things too along the grail, so that's cool. P3. See, it's hard because runes are, you can't like target farm. It's not like a Stone of Jordan, right? How you can just like, oh yeah, Nightmare Mephisto, go blast it. You'll get an SOJ here, you know, or something like that. It's not like really like that. All the runes I usually get, I just get them while I'm trying to find other things, kind of pretty much. So unless I'm farming to get Enigma or Infinity right at the beginning, or maybe running, you know, you'll run the Countess to get some of the mid runes and stuff. So, some random charm I had in there, an accident. Oh, what do I want to recommend to you? I would say if you're trying to get Vex or higher to make anything besides like Enigma or Infinity at the beginning, I would just run like high density areas, even just on players 3, trying to find like Griffin's Eye and D-Web and these super rare uniques in 85 areas, like wherever you can do, I guess. It's super uncommon to find high runes, really, to be honest, when you're like don't have the best possible gear and you're trying to get the stuff. It's a really hard recommendation. And personally, I'm not a huge Trav guy, so a lot of people would recommend Trav too. So I know a pretty long-winded answer there, but and kind of convoluted. But I don't think there is an absolute right answer. It comes down to preference. So hopefully that gives you a little help. All the details you need? All right, well, good. I'm glad it was a real long answer. Small says there's actually on non-ladder, there's more, or on PS5, there's more non-ladder games than there are ladder, huh? Come on. Interesting. Okay. People are jumping and they're just like, hey, I got all these other characters up played through already. I'll get them all to 99. It kind of sounds like what Smolps is saying. Gotcha. Sort of makes sense, I guess. Sort of makes sense. I haven't really looked a lot. I just went, okay, I'm going to play non-ladder, and that's what I did, and I didn't look, kind of see what everyone else is doing. So, but that kind of does make sense, you know. Nobody wants to like do a full playthrough at not at the beginning of a ladder, so they're just like, oh, okay. Oops. All right. Alrighty. Matt B hit 2 high runes this week, killing Battle Made Arena. Ruined Temple. Ruined Temple. Oh, going to get the book of whatever it's called for the quest? You went and did that over and over? That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. You can find high runes anywhere, right? Kind of in hell difficulty, anyways. During rushes and books for peeps. Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't really book on that being a efficient way to farm things. But yeah, like that's kind of just, it attests to the idea that you can find the runes anywhere. You just have to kill lots of monsters quickly. It's kind of your best bet. Xbox got an infusion of new players on Christmas. Non-ladder is no longer the same 4 rooms. Huh? Well, I guess that's good. Bunch of people got, you know, Diablo 2 Resurrected for like $13.30 or whatever it was on sale. Nice. Good for them. I remember Christmas in Call of Duty, we'd refer to it as the Christmas noobs. All of a sudden, you were playing against people that were just like way worse than you were. Smulps, guaranteed to work every time. 80% of the time it works. Every time. Sorry. Me holding in the coughs for the last hour caught up with me. Matt says he finds more high runes rushing people than anything else. Huh. Ooh, I was not looking there for a second. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, well, the thing is, too, is that when you're rushing, I wonder how often it is, too, that, like, a rune will drop, like, in front of you and you won't get it in a Chaos game. But when you're rushing people, they're all staying back, or they're not even with you when you're killing stuff, right? Because if they come up, they're just going to get nuked because you're getting rushed. If they get nuked, they get left behind or something. So maybe that's because you're essentially getting the higher players count while nobody's taking any of the drops, right? That's probably what it is. You're actually, you know, so. Trash a pyramid ago. Figured out it would take roughly 43 bell runs to get 1 bar at level 98. Interesting. Did all the math, huh? Did all the math. Uptick in PKers. Interesting. Oh, butchers. I got that already. Wouldn't have suspected that. Alibaba, I got that already. Don't need to pick that up. Yeah, Hemi. I didn't really think about that, but you get the quest drops over and over and over again. Yeah, I think that's kind of just for the act bosses, which aren't really known for getting high runes, but you can, I suppose. But yeah. Retro said he was playing Santa for a day, handed out a bunch of runes. Legend. Good Dog up a minute ago says the Christmas noobs. Yeah, that's just like a, you know, we used it endearingly to the new players. In endearing fashion. They got the game for Christmas. They want to play it. And they're going to get better, but they were not good. They were not good. Some dude walked up to me in a cow game, Matt B says, and dropped me an ohm and said it was mine. Nice. Hopefully you get a perfectly rolled call to arms out of that. Hopefully. All right, there's some stuff going on. I'm pretty sure I have all that, though. Pretty sure I have all of that, though. Phil, do you want to do a giveaway? A lot of decent gear hoarded, like multiple griffins. Yeah, I haven't really, I kind of haven't taken stuff for giveaways recently in a while. I haven't played online, I guess, but the giveaways actually take like forever to do, unless I just drop game giveaway it. And shockingly enough, when I do giveaways, you wouldn't really suspect this, but I actually lose viewership when I do giveaways. I don't know why. If people just get mad, like, because they didn't win, or I don't really know why. But I usually lose about 25% of my viewership when I do giveaways. Very, very odd. I mean, I'll tell you this. If you're like in the chaos game with me and you are like, hey, and you just can give them to me super quick, I mean, I guess I would take a couple things, but I don't really go out of my way to get stuff anymore because of how it actually hurts my viewership on the stream and stuff. Matt says he eats tokens like candy anymore. Oh boy. Oh, every time you get a new piece of gear, you respect to have the perfect vitality strength combo or whatever. Yeah, that'll get you, I suppose. I never usually worry about that too much. As long as I have enough strength to wear my gear, even if it's not perfect online, you know, because yeah, I only need 109 here, so I have way more strength. Actually, I didn't put any extra points in the strength, so that's why I have so many anyways. But I don't even know if my max block is actually max block anymore. Oh, it is. I might even need less dex to get max block or something, but I didn't even look into it because this used to be a bow pally and I swapped to a Hammerden and I was using Herald of Zakarum, and now I'm using the Spirit to get up to the higher break point. But yeah, I wouldn't fret too much unless it's you know, drastic survivability difference. You know what I mean? So. Peter Ose talking about the little combo we had on Twitch there a while back about the crushing blow and deadly strike and stuff. Yeah, that his comment was from a while ago, so he might not even be here anymore. Just an FYI, Peter. $27. First time here. Flamin. Pretty much first time in hell. Diablo 2 Resurrected. Can someone tell me where to find these rare thunder chimes? So they're actually not super rare, but you can't find them till after you finish the game. You cannot find them till after you finish the game, and then you have to find them in. They only drop from the elites and the unique monsters and stuff, like this guy. Wait, where'd he go? You know, the guy with the, you know, the fancy name. They only drop from them and act bosses and stuff in Terra Zone, so. Welcome in, by the way. Grand Matron. This might be a new one for me. The caster, huh? A Venus caster. Check it off the list. I don't remember about this one either. Is this Cyverbs or something? Yeah. Cyverbs Ward. Ooh, Ogre, come on. The meme thing I'm looking for. Precious game. You post the name of the cast. I'll be honest, Trash. I appreciate it, very kind. I don't want to like leave the runs, you know, leave people hanging or whatever. So I appreciate you though, but I'll just, you know, respectfully decline, I suppose. Matt says a lot of IST trading for For tokens, yeah. I guess if you got all the runes in the world, just an is, no big deal, right? Matt said he's got his Singer Barber. He's got no strength or dex, but 815 to tokens. Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's a lot. JD said gotta get going doing that Neolithak challenge. Oh boy, Neolithak challenge. I mean, you don't have to do it. Remember, you're gonna be dying from push-ups, right? You're still doing push-ups per potion. Yeah, boy. Yeah, appreciate you, Peter, for shooting out some of the answers on that, though. Yeah. Do I have redemption? Did I not? I didn't even put a point into redemption on this build. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. I didn't. I'll put a point into it on the next one. I'm rocking my hammer to no redemption. Oh, ghoul hides. 28. That's not smart, is it? Where were we here? I completed the games, farmed some terror zones, but nothing amazing dropped. Keep trying. Okay. Yeah, best of luck. See, the thing is, too, is that obviously once you get better gear, you can find better gear faster, which makes you find better gear. So once you don't have the great gear at the start, when you want to get the good gear, you don't have the good gear, so you can't survive great, so you got to play slower and you don't deal as much damage, so you don't find as much good gear. It's like a self, like destroying cycle. So that's what. Once you get a few more good pieces, you'll start doing a little better, finding the Thunder Charms faster and finding gear faster and stuff. So best of luck. You need a little bit of luck in this game to have something pop off for you. Ooh, little amulet. Battle Grid. Another Mahim Oak. This is the one with 1 to Sorceress on it, right? Yeah, I had that on my Sorceress back in the day, pre Spirit Shield days. Steel Driver, all right. Don't remember. Soulflay, I should have known. I thought it was little Frostburns there too. Pretty sure I got Soulflay. Steel Driver. Got that one. Viscerous. Oh, that's a new one for me. I either didn't find it or forgot to knock it off the list. Interesting McLaurin. I don't know. Let's see. Combat Redemption Hammers Scepter. Yeah, I'm not really sure if that's... I'm not good at valuing that kind of stuff. Is that those kind of things, if it was worth something, would be for like PvP, which I know some stuff from what I've heard from people who do know things about PvP, but not, I don't know too much. A little bit more than the minimum. The good old days. I've become a Goid? What is NZ guy? I don't know what that means. That's got to be a misspell, I'm guessing, huh? See George up a minute ago. How did the fantasy season go? Oh boy. Quiet down, George. Let's not talk about that. I didn't get last place in my league that has a massive punishment, so that's a good thing. So in the last 3 weeks, George, of the fantasy playoffs, 2 of the 3 weeks, I scored the most points in the league. I scored over 210 points 2 of the 3 weeks in the playoffs. In the losers bracket. I did not make the playoffs, but in the playoff weeks. I literally scored like 40 points more than the second most person in one of the weeks, and like 40 points actually in both the weeks. Like, it was just crazy. Good on Natalia's. Pretty sure I got that, but we'll double check here. Shadow. Wait, that's the only Natalia's piece I found? No way. I had to have found the boots, right? Really? Anyways. I was waiting around to steal his item find drops. Just kidding. So what I did wrong this year is I I drafted too much. I drafted my league too much like a best ball draft would go. I worried too much about like value falling to me. Like, oh, this guy's 10 picks past ADP. How can I still let Justin Jefferson go? Like it's a second round. And then I took Justin Jefferson, and then my team stunk because he stunk. That's what I did. I drafted too much like a best ball fantasy team. So next year I got to stick to my guns. If there's somebody I'm all out on, I don't play on many teams. So if I'm all out on a guy and I think he's going to stink, I can't draft him. I just can't do it. Just don't do it. Now, if he fell like 3 rounds or something crazy, I guess, but oh, those some solid martial art MF gloves. Wish those resistances were higher. 5 on lightning, but those are exactly what you're looking for, kind of, sort of, on gloves like this. If you want a magic find, but you want the res higher, you want the resistance higher. Unfortunately, that's a little bit on the low side. Slaying Thursday, better believe it. George talking about the luck in the game for D2R. The more you play, the more luck you get. Very true. Very true. George saying you must have Puka or Derrick Henry. I did not have Puka or Derrick Henry on my team, actually. This was my team, and I somehow missed the playoffs just due to people. There's other people on my team, of course, and they kept getting hurt and hurt and hurt. But literally, my team was... the problem is I started off the season playing Jaden Daniels. So he played a game and then got hurt. Said he was coming back, played like half of a game, got hurt. Came back, got hurt again. So Jaden Daniels literally killed me. My other quarterback was Drake May, who I was starting back and forth with Jaden, and then every time I'd play Jaden, he'd get hurt. It stunk. Running back, one of my running backs, I have Bijan Robinson. At tight end, I have Trey McBride. Like, what is going on? I had Myers or whatever, the #1 kicker in the league. Like, the defense, I don't even understand how I didn't make the playoffs. So I do understand. Malik Neighbors tore his ACL in like the second week, got hurt. Brian Thomas Jr. had an undisclosed injury, came into the season with. He lied to the team about it, said he was fine, didn't tell him he was actually hurt. They kept playing him. He kept dropping the ball over and over. I didn't know what was going on. Terry McLaurin got hurt all the time. Terry McLaurin got hurt like 3 different times this season. Like, it was just crazy. Bad injury luck pretty much is what happened to me. Yeah, so. Oh yeah. Retro says only 69 likes. So yeah, no one wants to hit the like button now. They don't want to hit it again. Make sure though, guys, hit that like button for me. Help a brother out. Help a brother out there on YouTube. Tyler stole your Bijan points. Yeah, I mean Bijan still was like the #3 running back on the season. Tyler Algier does do that from time to time, but not nearly as much this year as he did before. And boy, the team was actually, I don't know how they did in the actual games, but fantasy-wise, I mean, didn't Kyle Pitts and Bijan actually did like way better with Kirk Cousins than they did with Penix out there, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, like this last week, I think Bijan had like a 50-point game in the finals here. I was in the toilet bowl playing for my life to not have to get a last place punishment on our league, but yeah. Yeah, Pitts went off at the end of the season, just off. Mark, welcome in there, by the way. Welcome in there. Sorry, oh, hi, Tyler. I missed what the context was there. Which one of my many comments that I just blurted out, which one are you referring to there? He didn't stink, his quarterback play stinks. Is that like a joke about him actually smelling? I can't really tell. Can't tell. But yeah, Jaden Daniels crushed me this season by him constantly getting hurt over and over and over again. If he would have just got hurt and been out, I would have been way better off, because then I would have just started Drake May the whole season instead of constantly starting Jaden Daniels and then him getting hurt again at like before halftime, and then starting Jaden and then him getting hurt again, and then starting Jaden and him getting hurt again. It's like, oh my god, crazy. What's the punishment? The punishment is every person in the league picks a punishment, and then whoever gets last place gets to pick which punishment they want to do. Some examples are the classic: spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, and you take an hour off for every waffle you eat. Another one, probably one of the easier ones, and it probably would have been the one I picked, to be honest. You have to go sing karaoke with this guy in the league and sing WAP. I probably would have just done that. I actually picked some people were like, that's ridiculous, Phil, like, really? But I did. That's, you have to, because I mean, everybody's overweight, right? For my punishment, if someone picked it, that is, and they don't have to pick it, you have to lose 7% of your BMI, your body weight. You have to lose 7% off your body weight, which for most people would be like, if you're 200 pounds, that's 14 pounds. I figured that was fine. Or if you don't accomplish it by the beginning of next season, you have to draft a kicker in the 3rd round. So yeah. Waffle House is your choice. You can eat at least 5 waffles in a sitting. Well, that's the thing. It's pretty much set up to force you to spend like 12 hours in a Waffle House, I guess. Because you're going to eat some, and then you're going to scarf, a couple more, and then the next meal you can eat like 5 more or something, like. But I ain't doing that. Track 6, 15 to 56 in one day. Are you talking about like you leveled that much in one day? From level 15 to 56? Yeah, I don't know if that's, really good for hardcore or whatever. I never play hardcore, so. Las Vegas Eagles fan. All my major players got hurt right as the playoffs hit. Went boom or bust versus a guy. Puka Olave. Oh, yeah, boy. Ooh, okay. Some stuff. I think I got all this stuff anyways. No big deal. 31. Yeah, mine was the opposite. All my players got healthy, or I was at a point where I just gave up on them. Tony Pollard, and because here's another, I guess you could say, mistake I made. I thought my team was so stacked, except for my running back 2 position, because I was coming into the season and everyone's like, oh my gosh, like, Phil, we're worried about you, buddy. Like, your team's like, when you play us, you're gonna destroy everybody because your team's too good. Like, that's literally what people were saying. I was literally Jaden Daniels, Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors, Terry McLaurin, Bijan Robinson, and then my RB2 I was starting Pollard at the beginning of the season, Trey McBride, and then my kicker and defense. And everyone's like, dude, and it's like, it's a 3-player keeper league too. So you keep 3 players, which is how I ended up with all these young rookie, like, guys that had been rookies and were great, because I drafted all these rookies and had them the season before and season before that or whatever. But then as soon as the season started, instantly Jaden's hurt, Terry McLaurin's hurt, Malik Neighbors tears, comes out that Brian Thomas Jr. was hiding an injury. Like, it was just bananas. And then I drafted Pollard and Spears, thinking that, hey, Pollard's going to either lose his job because he stinks, or he's going to get hurt, or Tajay Spears is going to get hurt, and then, Pollard will just be the #1 guy and whatever. That never happened. They both just played all season pretty much. Spears missed like 2 games at the beginning of the season, and then I drafted also Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, because they traded for Jordan Mason and gave him gave him a new contract too, I think, when they traded for him. I was like, oh, so they're going to definitely use him. But, Aaron Jones is old. He's going to get hurt, right? Nope. Every single game he'd get hurt, and then he would come back the next game. And he'd come back later in the game, over and over again, or whatever. Crazy. Just crazy. But yeah. Dinner at an expensive restaurant with a cardboard cutout of Taylor Swift as a date. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. I might steal that one if someone picks mine. 32, because that's what someone picked mine last year, so I had to pick a new one this year. That I picked the weight loss one. The one I had before that, and maybe it wasn't hard enough. I should have picked one worse for everybody, but I just picked one that you had to go out to dinner dressed as Crisscross, the 90s child rap group, and the person picked that one. So. Yeah, Pollard did have a couple of good games there, but like, look at the weeks before that. Like, how could you possibly play Pollard? And Spears did not miss 6 games, by the way. Spears missed like 3 games at the beginning of the season. I don't think he missed another game. I'd have to look, but I'll double check and we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, George. But I don't think I am. I think he missed 3 games at the beginning of the season, and then never missed another game after that. Or I might have been maybe I was so pissed I missed a playoff that I stopped looking. I don't know. I guess it's possible. Let me pull it up, because I have them both on my... Actually, I cut Spears or whatever. Let me look up how many games. No! Super quick. So fantasy football interests me. Sorry if that's not everybody's cup of tea, but... Search. Spears. Boop, boop, boop. I know Pollard did it better at the end of the season. Yeah, no, Spears missed 4 games. It looks like. I thought it was 3, but it was 4. Unfortunately, as expected though, I guess Pollard just isn't that great. Donkey said you made both of those mistakes on his team as well. Sorry, Donkey, I missed. I mentioned a few different things. Which one were you referring to? Takes me some time to get to the comments once in a while, and I lose place of my context for what that was referring to. Track said there should be a stat for how many pots you consume in the game. Nice. Wait, did we not? You guys are lucky I double checked that. We'd have been sitting there for a while. The Pollard Spears playing, oh yeah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and I thought I was so like, I'm gonna figure out this RB2 position, because I'm gonna draft Pollard and Spears, and I think I drafted Pollard and Aaron Jones, and then I was like, oh well, then I'll take Mason, and then and Aaron Jones is gonna get hurt because he's old and he always gets hurt. He's old now, and then somehow Aaron Jones just like got nicked up game after game after game after game and never was out. And then later I was like, ooh, I'll take Spears too, so that way I'll end up with a running back somehow, and my RB2 spot will be set, because one of these 2 old guys aren't super old, but running back age is old. One of them will get hurt, and I'll have the guaranteed starter then there. Nope. So they just were 4 people that were sitting on my bench all season, eating up spots that I couldn't pick up these other guys. Just rough. So I'm not doing that again. None of this. I was hoping it came down to a situation like the year when it was like Samaje Perine and Chase Brown, and everyone was like, and Chase Brown hadn't had like a blow up season yet, I think it was. And everyone's like, who's going to be the starter there? Who's it going to be? And it was Chase Brown by a lot. I was hoping I would catch one of those type of situations, but I did not, as we know, as we well know. Jordan Mason a letdown after a few games. Yeah, he had a game or two. Aaron Jones did miss like 2 games or something like that, but not enough. Like, and I started Mason, but boy, everyone's dipping out. Everyone's getting taken out here. I'll get out there and help you out. Oh, nobody's even. Oh, okay. Treyu RME, legendary. So you ever try hardcore as a challenge? No. Well, I've done a play here and there. I actually did a naked druid playthrough challenge, but I got to I started it and then it took even longer than I expected, and I got to Nightmare Act 4, I think it was, and then the new season started, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play the new season, and I never really went back to finish it. It's so slow of a playthrough. Like a completely naked, no gear, ungeared, no gear barbarian. Oh, I didn't even look at that at first. Wow, Z's. So you can upgrade this to a Thunder Maul, 2 to barb with 341 enhanced damage. Boy, if that was ethereal with that repair durability, woo! Woo! Oh, your chat. Oh, you, Mr. Hagargar. You've been here the whole time and your chat was bugged and you didn't see any of the other people's chats? Interesting. Sorry to hear that. George. GG track activated. Kind of an interesting one. I mean, this is not really worth anything, though. It's one I'd keep on single player just as like a trophy, but like, what you gonna do with it, huh? I'll just throw it down here. If somebody wants it, they can take it. And maybe I'm off my rocker, but try it again with a group. I do not like hardcore playing. I just really don't. I don't like the play style. It's not good for streaming. Like, it is kind like people actually, you actually get a little more viewership sometimes, but I don't like missing so many comments and not reading comments. And if you're playing hardcore, you can't look away and make a mistake, you know, because it's over. It's over, as you know, as it would be, you know. So it's just not conducive for me streaming or whatever. So still got room. 2, 4, 6. We got full at the moment. Full at the moment. Oh, I got a little snacky over here. Just a little snacky. Only 150 calories. Can't be that bad, right? Did I ever do the D4 Paladin? No. I haven't played Diablo 4 since the first expansion came out. Jack said, yeah, agree. You can't look away too long. True story. Forever. Yeah, I'm not a hardcore player fan either, you say. Get your hardcore thrills by watching somebody else. Gotcha. let's do cast sanctuary this time since I'm nibbling some food. Retro saying hardcore for challenge videos mostly. Some people just like the thrill, the risk of, hey, I could lose it all in any moment, you know. Some people are like that. I'm not that. That's not my personality for sure. Personally, yeah, like slamming hardcore only. Yeah, said you had a bunch of near misses just today. That does not sound fun to me. Does not sound fun. Okay, 4-socketed, superior. Not too shabby. Yeah, hate losing all your gear. I don't blame you. I hate losing all that time. Like, the gear it's pretty much the same thing that you're saying. You hate losing the gear, but I hate losing all the time I spent to get the gear. Rough. Drops feel good in hardcore, though. I don't know. Don't know. Retro says he'd quit playing D2 if lag online caused you to lose an Enigma. Right? Who wants to make an amazing stealth armor? Or a stone or something. I forget what takes 2 sockets. Yeah, one of y'all can have this. I don't. Not good. I don't know. Two-socketed Ruined Word is really going to be a valuable armor base there. Well, I'm hungry. It's almost 4 o'clock at least. I can start dinner in an hour. Nice dusk. Yeah, it's good. The 2 sockets is a bit unfortunate though, just because obviously the 3 or 4 has the Enigma or Fortitude. You know, 2 socket, you're making Nephilim maybe, or an amazing stealth. Yeah, stuff like that. Probably some things I'm forgetting, but for dinner, yeah, I got to decide. It's hard because just like deciding exactly what I'm gonna make. The wife's not feeling good. Daughter doesn't like. I bought some steaks, but the daughter won't eat steaks. So, am I gonna make them so that just I eat them, and then my wife doesn't even eat them, and then little Raven Frost, daughter won't eat them. I can make chicken, then who knows if the wife will eat or not. Not feeling great, so. Maybe I'll cook up a bunch of not true stir fry, but kind of like chicken and have like stir fry vegetables with it. Maybe. New year, new me, all healthy. Except for that little bag of Doritos I just had, but 150 calories though, I'm all good. I'm a firm calories in, calories out believer. Chicken and dumplings in the crock pot. Nice, Farthimus, nice. I'm not really much of a dumpling maker, but Mustang, yo, what's going on? Someone can pop that seal real quick. Marv said he's going to get some sketty from a local joint. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 36. Don't forget YouTube, hit that like button for me if you would do so, please. Please, please, please. I beg you, please. Hit the like button, please. Axel, new year, new drops. Right? Matt Spear and Matt Bow right next to each other. How about that? Are those both Blood Raven ones? Blood Raven's Charge and Blood Raven's... or no, is this something... Stone Raven. Oh, got me good. I'm pretty sure I got both those already. Top 5 chips. List when? How would you pick top 5? They're all so good, really. I guess we'll go number 5. A plain, like, potato chip. Go. But, like, roughly ones. Can't beat a Ruffles. Good enough for dipping. I don't know, chips, that's hard. That's hard. Here, I'll do this. Here, number 5. Now, we're going to start over again. X-nay on that one. Salt and pepper kettle cooked chips. Ooh, great. Regular Doritos. Maybe I'd take some kind of Pringle. Can't think of which flavor though, because some of them are pretty dang good. Cool Ranch Doritos there in at number 2. And number 1. Chili Cheese Fritos. This sounds like pure lunacy here, but Chili Cheese Fritos dipped in cheddar jalapeno dip. Ooh. Like, they're so small, you end up with getting cheese all over your fingers, but it tastes real good, though. That's a banger number 5. I know, right? It popped in my head. I'm like, ooh, I haven't had those in a while, and they're good. Salt and pepper kettle cooked chips. Purple Doritos are good? Purple? You mean like the taco flavored ones? Aren't they purple? I don't really know. Cheetos, cheese. Oh, geez, no. No. Those aren't even chips, but still. I'm not a cheesy poof. Yeah, that's not my thing. They're retro. No, not in my opinion. Honey barbecue stuff. I don't like those twist things, I guess, that you mentioned, but I almost threw in there better made sweet barbecue. I almost did. Or better made spicy barbecue, I mean. Almost threw it in there, but... Specifically Better Made, too. No other brand. Better Made does these, what do they cook? I forget. Better Made, they cook their chips in a specific oil that, like, nobody else does. I forget what it is, though. If it's sunflower oil or something like that, I forget what they cook it in, but some specific oil that is, like, a thing. But a lot of people around here, they swear by these. I think they're called Better Made Rainbow Chips. They're just, like... They're just extra, they're like double cooked potato chips. So they're like kind of brown. Everybody loves those around here. Purple chips, paprika. Oh, I don't know. Do not know. Pal's amulet. Nah. Ooh. Doritos need more seasoning? Ooh, I don't know about that. I think they got plenty on them, to be honest. More seasoning, I think it'd be too much. Too much. Attack rating, dim vision charge is legendary. Better made barbecue or top tier. A Gargar knows what's up. A better made enjoyer right there, I see. Nothing better than on a warm Michigan day around the lake with some better made chips and some spicy barbecue better mades and a nice bottle of rock and rye. Fago Pop. This is a private game. No, this is just a public. It's just non-ladder though. It's probably what is kind of confusing maybe. The potato sticks hot fry snack. Yeah, potato sticks. Those still got to be around, right? Or did they go out of business? I'm not really sure. Shabang's chips. Never heard of that one, Werewolf. Never heard of Shabang. That's not a troll, is it? Kind of a strange name. Good old meat scraper. But I guess if I didn't know better. If I didn't know Fago Pop was a thing, I might think that somebody was trolling me. Fago. Fago. I bet I already found the meat scraper. Yeah, I haven't looked into those potato stick snack lately. I guess, yeah, if they're gone, I guess. Take your word on it, I suppose. Was not my favorite when I was a kid. And being a kid was awesome. Go grab some pop bottles out of the returnables and take them up to the party store and... Like, what, are your parents going to notice that you took returnables out of the returnable bag? Fat chance. The big black garbage bag full of empties, but take them up there, return like 15 of them, and get yourself a candy bar and a bag of chips and a Jonas soda. Blue cotton candy Jonas soda or something. Legendary. Buy yourself a box of those candy cigarettes from the party store and stuff. I still remember. Oh, that's so funny. Better made chips and a Verner's. There you go. Never was much of a Verner's, you know, ginger ale fan or whatever, but my preference anyways. I'm more of a rock and rye kind of guy, or RC Cola. Spicy dill, gross. I do eat pickles on burgers and stuff, but like, man, straight up just like dill. Make me gag. Why won't you identify? Go number 39, 39. Rock and Rye, the best Fago flavor. No doubt. No doubt on that one. Chili cheese Fritos, the best chip. I just won you over, huh, Huck? Used to think you were okay, Phil, but man, you like Rock and Rye and chili cheese Fritos? New best streamer. Won you over. I messed up. But yeah, they're legit. Legit. That's my... Anytime I go camping in the summer, I always say that's my one thing that I take, that's like a... spoiling myself. Obviously, I'm taking like a case of beer or something too, but... Good old Falroon. But I never buy chili cheese Fritos, but when I go camping, I buy chili cheese Fritos. This Atma's Whale, I don't know if I... Bearded Axe, maybe that's the new one. Is this Spell Steel? Yeah, okay, alright. Double check real quick. Spell Steel. Atma's Whale. Got that one already as well. Ah, Marvin, you worked at a store, so that's how you... Gotcha. Gotcha. You can see if they were taken off the shelves. I'm picking up Chilean down. Frito pie. I have, but I can't tell you what exactly that is. I don't recall what a Frito pie is. What's in Unearth the Wand you just dropped? Unearth the Wand is a Death Web. So, legendary. It's a very good item for the Poison Necro. Retro said he's addicted to spicy food, huh? I used to... addicted to be a overstatement, but... Yeah, I used to eat a bunch of spicy food, but recently I've just not been feeling the greatest about it. I think what it is, I can't consume too many things that are like rough on the stomach. Like if I have like 2 or 3 beers, I can't eat spicy food because it'll just, you know, I'm already eating something that's rough on the stomach in alcohol, and then if I eat spicy food too on top of that, it's like, dude, not today, old man. Isn't Frito pies just Petros? What, I don't know what Petros means either, so the so Frito pie is just chili, cheese, and Fritos. Isn't that just called a dip? That's interesting. Little stone at Jordan. You can do it. Come on. Oh, Carrying Wind. I think I knocked this one off the list already, but I'll double check her here. Good old Carrying Wind. Don't really need one, though. Got Fool's Mod and enhanced damage, but too low. Doc. Late. A little bit late. I'm not going to be streaming too much longer here, so... Good to see you. Glad you can make it, though. Poor boy said you're working in New York and you don't know how people do spicy food when their lips are chapped. I mean, your lips really don't get chapped. Like, I live in Michigan, so like I know what the cold... That doesn't really... You don't really get chapped lips all the time. Wasn't that... Oh, face before. I put mask before it. Duh. Knock that one off the list. Got both those. Alright, I'm actually going to call it a day on the stream. Go upstairs, I got a few things I want to get done or whatever, you know, before I start dinner here. So, I appreciate y'all joining me. Gotta hop out. Thank you for the generosity today from a few different people. Let me pull up and double check. Slayer Saint earlier, Varthamus, Mantis, yo, thank you so much for the super chat earlier. Crofanzo, 14 months, Varthamus, and we had, why does it not list them on here? Where was, thought somebody gifted. Oh, no, there was a $20 super chat from Barthmas earlier. Like a legend. Thank you so much. And thank you anybody here over on Twitch as well for, braced for some bits and stuff. Thanks to all y'all supporting the channel. Makes it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos here on this channel. So appreciate y'all. And don't forget to check out the merch store. Link in the description of any of the newer videos. So, yeah, with that being said, peace out, all you legends, and keep slaying. Ooh, yeah. One death metal growl for the road. Peace out.